Alright, so if you're here, you have probably already seen the title of this video, something about the P Diddler being taken into custody. That's what we're here today to talk about. Excitedly, I think. Allegedly, according to the TMZ article, he was supposed to be taken into custody probably like later in the week, I think, or like at another time, but they took him early because something came up, right? I'm thinking maybe it was either maybe they thought he was gonna run. Maybe they thought he would make it hard to arrest him. You know what I mean? One of those things. And so they were like, you know what? Let's not play no more. Let's just take him in right now. Let's just get him up out of here right now. Let's not even talk no more. Because I thought to myself, I'm like, why would he even be in like New York or out in the public if it's like you have this big case? But I'm like, some people, their ego is so big, it overrides their better judgment, right? You want to be seen by the public, or maybe you do know you're going to go to jail pretty soon. So you're trying to have your, last time in the sun before it's all over with and before it all comes to like a crashing in. For whatever reason, they thought it was a better plan to bring him in today than later. And so I'm thinking they probably either he was going to hurt somebody, maybe, and this is all alleged, you know what I mean? I'm looking at this CNN article right here, and it says Sean Diddy Combs arrested in New York. So he's actually been arrested. For the longest time, we have seen many other different accusations, etc. I feel like if you needed him to be arrested for your mind to change, I don't really know what you was on anyway. Because I think if some part of you still believed him, the Cassie video in the hotel should have been more than enough. I mean, that man beat the crap out that girl. His response to let you know that this was a regular occurrence. Because if you fight somebody like that the first time, you may be apologetic, you may regret it. Girl, that man was sitting down calm, like as if he was like, you know what I mean? Like this was normal everyday behavior. And Cassie's behavior as well showed that this was normal, because she wasn't like, from what I remember, I don't think she was like really screaming loudly, or you know what I mean? Like it's like a certain way, like when people have never had that happen. Like if you hit me, I'm one of those people, I don't get hit, right? I'm not getting hit. If someone hits me, it's about to be like my voice it's about to go crazy. I'm about to be screaming bloody murder. Like you're going to jail tonight, okay? That's me though. I say that to say, I'm trying to give grace, right, to some people who were holding out, because I believe Diddy has tricked people into believing, especially black people, into believing that he was this good person, this good character, and this great humanitarian type being. I think he made it seem like he was so pro-black, etc. And I think black people really started to look at him as like a beacon of hope, or just semblance or representative of a wealthy black person, a wealthy black family type thing, even though nobody was married, but people looked at them like a unit, right? And so I think that's why black people in particular struggle a lot with the idea that this person is a villain, right? Because then you'd have to accept the fact that your faves probably were being victimized or hurt, etc. And now you have to look at this person in a different light. And now you may not be able to listen to music the same, because I know I can't, girl. When I hear certain songs, I'm like, you know what I mean? Not that the song is not good anymore, but it just like kind of like you just can't, like, your mind is thinking sometimes about, what happened. And so I just think if you needed him to actually be arrested, I don't think you ever really cared about women's protection, women's safety from the jump anyway. Because the Cassie video should have been the nail in the coffin. Like if you were holding out for some reason, I'll give you some grace there. If you were holding out, the Cassie video should have been the nail in the coffin. That should have been the moment where you say, you know what, this guy actually is crazy. He is abusive, etc. This is it. You know what I mean? I'm done. I can't protect him. I don't want to protect him, right? Because I think that's the thing, right? As black people, we need to protect each other from black predators. You know what I mean? That includes Black successful people, black rich people. It does not, you shouldn't be protected if you're hurting the community, and he was hurting the community. Now, obviously, Diddy's lawyer and Diddy maintain his innocence. The lawyer said that this is all, what did he say? Unfounded crimes. Like, P Diddy's not a saint, but he's not a criminal. Girl, I hope they throw you under the jail, put the diddler in permanently. I don't want, like, you know what I mean? How they be like, put them under the jail. And especially with Dawn Richard recently talking about her experience as well. Like, it's like everywhere you turn, it's somebody having a horrific experience with this man. And I think there's no way everybody's lying. Everybody is not lying. Where there's smoke, there's fire. But more than that, we saw with our eyes. Like I said, I saw the hotel footage of him dragging baby girl. So, there's nothing really else that needs to be said. I 100% believe everything. I 100% believe these people. Even that woman, and I cannot remember her name, allegedly bow her in the face in a club. So, crazy to me that people are pretending or still trying to defend this. You cannot defend this. Stop trying to defend this. Now, moving on. People then say the kids are innocent, right? I say his daughters are innocent. I say the minors are innocent, because I don't care if you're 25. Like, hold on, let me look their ages up. Okay, so in total, it is said that Diddy has 7 kids, right? So all the minors are completely innocent, right? I'm not saying that they need to be attacked or anything like that. But the other kids, right? Quincy is 33, okay? Justin is 30. And Christian Combs is 26, right? So these are not... one of his daughters is 18, but like still protect the kids, okay? She ain't did nothing. Protect all of the ones who didn't do anything, you know what I mean? But King Combs has his own interesting case on the way, so I think that needs to be taken into account as well. Some of these people are just as bad, like father, like son. Like, not all of them, but some of them. Let's be honest, like people in positions of power and money and stuff like that, if this is your father and you've been taught this is okay, this behavior is okay, that doesn't mean that like, oh my God, they're so innocent, they didn't know. No, you're a grown man. Like at some point, you as you get older, you start to realize what your parents told you, all of it is not true. All of it is not factual. All of it is not correct. And you have to start making your own choices. If you made a choice to harm somebody, that is not on you. You're like 30. All of y'all older than 26. So ain't no more or whatever. I didn't know. I didn't understand. They're just a kid. No, you're not a kid, baby. You're a grown man. So let's cut all that, because I've seen too much of that. Like, oh, his son is just getting lumped in. No, you're not getting lumped in. The light is being shined on your dad and it's shining it on you too. So I hope the people who didn't do anything, because so far I don't think there's been anything that came out about Quincy. But I do know, I think the other son, just forgot his name, I think Justin, is over like the accounts and stuff. And I would think that Diddy would only do that if he was sure he had something over even his own kids. Overall, I think there more documentaries will come out really timelining the horrific events that have all occurred. If you have seen some of the accusations, some of the lawsuits, you know that it wasn't just like he didn't go to jail just for beating somebody. The FBI did not take him in because, oh, he slapped somebody. Terrible as it may be, people slap people every day. They don't go to jail like that type of jail. You know what I mean? A federal indictment, like, it was trafficking too. Like, so, you know what I mean? These accusations and the indictments and everything, it's a lot bigger than just like, oh, okay, because he hit Cassie, that's why he going to jail. Like, that's a big thing, but there's even bigger things. So this is person like, baby, you're a menace to society for real. Like, real menace to society. Get you off the streets. I hope, what I'm wondering though, is that now that he has gotten arrested, will he be singing like a parakeet? Will he be singing like a bird? Because I remember him, he made that video, if y'all remember, it was something like, If you support me, say something like, you know what I mean? And to me, from what I took in, that's not what he necessarily said verbatim, but y'all better protect me or I'm not going to protect y'all. And I take that as that means, baby, if he goes to jail, we're all going to jail. I'm arresting everybody. I'm telling on everybody. I wonder how long it'll be before he starts telling on other people, because I'm all for it. Snitch on everybody. I want everybody to go to jail. Any person who is up there hurting men, women, children, anybody in any type of way, go to jail. Go to jail, because it wasn't just women. It was men as well being harmed. So even that whole narrative that it's like it was just women, or, you know what I mean? It was men too. Like, he doesn't protect nobody, y'all. If in anything, him trying to attach himself to his son's image shows that he don't even care about his own kids. Because why would you do that? If I know I did something, like, I'm talking about dead serious, like if I know I did something and I know I'm probably going to go to jail for it, I would try to keep my kids as far away from me as possible to protect them, to protect their image, to make it seem like even if we talk every day, to make it seem like my kid is separated from me in this crime, that they have nothing to do with it. They have no knowledge of it, that I'm here, they're way over there, and we don't intersect, you know? That's what I would do as a good parent to protect my kid. But see, when you don't care about your kid properly and you really don't care at all, you want to attach yourself to them. You know what I mean? Because you don't have no friends right now. Because a lot of people accept older people who need money. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody taking pictures with you. Ain't nobody trying to party with you no more. You know, things done got weird. So I hope he go to jail. I hope he trick on everybody. I hope he tell and snitch. And I hope he says exactly who else was a part of it, who else did something. And I hope they all go to jail big time. I mean, I won't put them under the jail, because you don't get to do that. That's like monsters walking in daylight. Like, no, go to jail. Do not. That's that Monopoly board. Do not pass go. Like, go straight to jail. Okay. I'm gonna ask that you go ahead and like the video, maybe leave a comment and subscribe. You know, it's free. It doesn't hurt. You'll be doing charity work right now. Think about that. Bye.